All right, that was a really good baseball game, both sides. Cease, I thought did a really good job. The stuff that he worked on in between starts, he was able to execute. Obviously, I think there's one pitch he will probably tell you he'd take back. Is that pitch to Correa? Used his fastball well, had good life on his fastball, good numbers, good reads on his fastball. Had a pretty good breaking ball. His slider was crisp. I thought he was good. Just ran into a little too many pitches. The bullpen was excellent. Obviously, Bummer came in. Again, there's some stuff that he's been working on that showed up to play today. Pretty good sinker. His numbers were really good. It's good to see him, get out there and show what he can do and what he's capable of doing. Santos obviously loaded the bases with the heart of the order up and just buckled down, and that sinker was electric. I got that ball on the ground. We were able to make a play at home plate, 2 plays at the plate, back to back. I thought Yaz did a nice job on those throws. They weren't easy throws. Those were two really good plays. Santos was able to get out of that inning. He showed plus stuff. Graveman came in. He was clean, crisp. TA made a great play on I think on Castro. And then Middleton was excellent. That was his first save, I think, since 2021. And he was just happy to get out there. This guy's a gamer. He's been through it before, and I felt comfortable with him in that situation. And he showed why. He's just under control, has done it, been there, didn't vibrate, and excellent on the offensive side. TA had a really good day. He came up big, got on base 4 times. Obviously, Robert with the home run to put us on the board early. Crooked number 3-0. Eloy came up big, couple base hits. Grandal on the bottom of the order, 3 hits. Hamilton shows why we brought him up. He's electric. He finds a way to get something done. That was great base running right there. We bunted him over just because Moran's got a good move. Normally I wouldn't bunt in that situation, first or second, but I thought we had a better chance of stealing third than we had a better chance than stealing second, just because of Moran's move. So Andrews put the ball in play, and he let his legs do his thing. Overall, it was a clean game, a really good baseball game. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement in our dugout. It's a good win, really good win.
How would you describe what you've seen from Santos this year? He kind of started in non-leverage situations. We've seen the velocity. He's got, I think, the fastest pitch thrown by a White Sox pitcher in StatCast era. But, he's come into more game situations, more tight game situations, and done a good job for him.
We acquired him because we thought that there was the possibility of a really good sinker at high velocity, right? And that was the focus in spring training. And that credit goes to him for believing in it, and to Ethan and Haas and to our guys up top, identifying a guy that with a power arm that was probably throwing 60% sliders, and was throwing 4-seam fastballs. And, so when you do something like that, you obviously can't just, he makes our team. You obviously can't get him to the big leagues here and just throw him in leverage. So there's a development process here in the big leagues too, and he's a part of it, and he's still developing. But the last 4 or 5 outings, that sinker's starting to play, and it's starting to play at high velocity, and he's got that slider that he throws for strikes, and the reason he throws for strikes is he threw it probably 60% of the time, in other places. So he's becoming a guy, but he's developing too. There's a lot of things he's got to work on, and today he got tested, tested with his PFPs. He got, so everything is it's a work in progress with him, but he's starting to pitch more leverage. Absolutely. If his sinker plays like that and he can throw a slider for strikes, I don't see why we don't pitch him in leverage. I'm comfortable with him in leverage.
You wanted to say about after slipping to shake that off and to get the 3 outs there.
Well, just think about it. How many times do you see ground balls to the pitcher that hit, they hit your hand, the ball falls right there, they panic, they throw the ball to home plate, and you're running a trail to the backstop, He was able to, gather himself and understand that we only got 1 out there, take your time and try to make a good throw, and that's what he did. And then after that, we went to the mound and just make sure, because it's a cold night, we wanted to make sure that his hand wasn't, his hand was okay, and just wanted to make him throw a pitch or two. But he settled down, and he got a big out. So he got out of a big time jam against really, really good hitters. So these are outings like this is what makes talent like that become special. They need these type of performances to continue to grow and develop.
He's shown you kind of all season that leads to him being able to be used in a spot like that.
The first thing that he's got is that I don't think there's been a day this year since he's been here that he hasn't told me he wants to pitch. I'm good. That's the first thing that he's got. He wants to pitch every single day. We're the ones that have to tell him, hey, you're down today. So he loves the moment. He loves to be on the mound in leverage. And he's got 3 pitches. He's got mid to upper 90s fastball. He's got a slider that he's comfortable throwing, and he's got a plus changeup that he can use to both righties and lefties. And then he's got experience. He's done it before. So we were able to bring in Graveman. They had pinched hit with Solano and Miranda, which those are 2 really good hitters. So we were able to bring Graveman in the 8th and still be comfortable using Middleton for a save in the 9th. That run that we tacked on by Billy, that was a crucial run too. So, but we were really comfortable with closing with Middleton today. He's got some soreness in his side. We're gonna evaluate him tomorrow, and then we'll see what we got. Right now, it's just got some soreness there, and we're, that area there is a little tricky. So, we'll wait and see. Get him evaluated tomorrow morning, and let's see. We'll take it from there. It's in the area. So, that's why we're being cautious with it. And that area there is always, you just never know. So we gotta get some testing done. Yeah, I think it was a changeup. He said changeup or slider that kind of, I think he might have said changeup that was a little bit up and in, and that's where he felt it.
Long season, and it's only 3 games, but from late Sunday to where you guys are now, like how much different does it feel to you?
Obviously winning, winning is really important to the energy, to the really to everything in that clubhouse. You need to win some baseball games, to maintain that energy that you need to work with and that energy that you need to play with. However, in that streak that we went through, these guys kept that energy and they kept that work ethic, and it's paying off now. We've won 3 really good baseball games. That comeback on Sunday was really important for us. There was that game there was emergency in that game, and then obviously the walk-off yesterday. And this was a really good baseball game. By what I feel are 2 good baseball teams.
With Hamilton, how much of that play is his speed, and how much of it is instincts and ability to kind of read that play?
I think all of it, right? It's speed, it's instincts. He's electric, man. Those legs are really, really important to what we're about. Our lineup, we got lineup that got some power, but we also got a lineup that we got 4 or 5 guys that we can run for on any given day. So to have him and Hazley, where I don't have to use Hamilton, to go defend. I can use Hazley, and then keep Hamilton's legs on the bench to be able to use them there is critical too. So we have 2 guys on the bench that we can run or we can play defense. In the last couple of days, it's just worked out that, we put Hazley in the outfield and let Billy do his thing on the bases. Yep.
That concludes today's post-game press conference.